First of all, please tell us what's your name, surname, where are you from, tell about your company.
So I am Andrew Rasiej. I'm the chairman of the New York Tech Meetup, which is a 29,000 member organization that represents the technology and startup community in New York City.
During the forum of e-Biznes, you talked about creating values in e-Biznes. What is the value of startup? The product is functionally customers?
Now, because the world is becoming so hyper-connected, 6 billion people are going to be carrying mobile phones that will make our iPhones and our Android phones of today look like old briefcase phones from 10 years ago. The entire marketplace is changing, and customers are no longer really customers, they're really partners and they're amplifiers. So companies, to be able to compete in this much more connected world, have to recognize that the conditions are changing, or in Polish, warunki się zmieniają.
You talked about the power of social media. How to use, for example, Facebook or Twitter to build a business?
Well, 92% of people now say that a recommendation of a friend is more valuable than an advertisement from a company. So if you're not using social media and allowing your existing customers and users and partners to explain what your business does to their friends, then you're going to have a very hard time growing your business. So social media has to be part of every strategy of any company working in the connected age.
You also mentioned mobile devices. How a startup could manage this sector? Do startups users finally click on ads in our applications?
Well, the internet is changing all the time, and it's now becoming mobile. So people will be accessing information almost 100% from a mobile device. And advertising on mobile is not easy to see, and we also have learned that people don't want to look at advertising, but they will listen to their friends or recommendations of people they trust. And so if you're a company working on mobile, you have to think about not building so much of an advertising perspective, but a social media perspective and a trust relationship with your users, so that they can amplify and be the best proponents for your success.
As you said that the internet is changing every day, yes? So how to plan a strategy for the company in a period 2, 3, 5 years? Can it be that in a year most of our assumptions may be out of date?
So what's the biggest rule to remember in this fast changing environment of business is that every rule is changing instantly, so that if there's nothing that stays the same. So if you have a perspective to know that you have to remain flexible and continue to learn and to iterate and to adjust your strategies for the changing place, you'll have a much better chance of success. Because if you stop for a moment to think that things are going to stay the same, you'll discover that you're going to be a dinosaur within a few years.
What do you think about the services that today won a competition for innovative e-service? Would you invest in them?
I didn't actually see them, unfortunately. So do you want me to answer as if I did see them? Because I heard there was one of them. So there are many companies now that are starting to produce very innovative things in Poland. And the question is can Poland actually produce things that are innovative, not just in Poland, but in the global marketplace?
Yeah. In your opinion, what are the changes of Polish startups in the global market? What is our strength and what is the downside?
Sure, okay. So Poland has one of the major advantages of any country working in this new economic environment, because it has very strong engineers, very strong people working in science and math, and the quality of the education of the Polish system is producing the kind of people, the kind of innovators that the entire world needs. So Poland has a very big opportunity to take a seat at the 21st century table of e-commerce and globalization.
Okay, and the last question. What are your forecasts on the market of internet and startups in the future? Is there waiting for us a technological revolution?
The technological revolution of the 21st century is already happening. Poland is participating in it already. The question for Poland is whether it can recognize itself as a global player, not just a local player in Europe.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.